Maybe all that XCOM 2 training has paid off.
I mean, it's just strategy games in general, right?
I mean, yeah.
Play them and you get better. This is going worse than last time.
Huh. That's an interesting choice. But I think we'll go for that one. Got a couple more kernels out of that. That's always nice. Squad sight. Thank you. Hopefully my sniper should be a little bit more useful.
Ow. As you said that, I just took a giant ball of black death to the face.
A ball of black death. Okay, so if I cover Argentina and Brazil, I get a bonus, I guess. We have waves, which I think is autopsy.
I think so.
If I cover Russia,
They
only
won't
have that
count.
bonus though. So okay, I think we're good so far. I guess I keep spinning? Question mark.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
No, that's alright. I'm just deciding what to do. We've built the satellite nexus. Hurrah! No, you're not going to have scopes for engineers. Go away.
But they want their scopes.
Our satellite's prepped and standing by for
Please
launch.
give scope.
Ready to deploy it on your orders.
Give us a scope, please. Launch satellite. I have one available. So Russia would probably be the best bet because it maintains Europe. Gives me 2 extra scientists, which is useful.
Yeah, it's pretty useful.
And I get an extra 150 a month, so I'm not going to complain at that at all.
There you go, boss down.
Oh, right, I've got to construct the hyperwave relay. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
That's what triggers like the end games that you need to make sure you're prepared to before you construct it.
Well, I still need to construct the psychic ball thing, don't I?
The armor, yeah. I don't know if maybe the armor unlocks after you construct the relay. I don't know. Yeah, I've got battle poke uniform.
Well, I need to excavate a load of excavate a lot of stuff anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not going to be done this month at least. So I guess we'll manufacture a couple more satellites.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because then if we just do 2, we can get Argentina and Brazil covered. And I think we can get those up before the council meeting. It's 20 days. So no, they're going to be done.
Commander, we're
Abduction
tracking
sites,
several
okay.
reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked.
Which means that I need to do Argentina just as a basic because, quite frankly, I'll lose Argentina otherwise.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yay! Abduction sites! Hooray!
Shit's getting delayed. My stream froze again. It's weird. Okay, sometimes it just like buffers, and other times it just freezes.
Touching down. We're moving
Okay.
into Argentina next. The threat there seems to be the most pressing.
So Steam had a massive update to a load of games recently, didn't it?
Yeah.
Is it just new infrastructure behind the scenes, allowing for VR and Steam controllers and all that jazz?
I think so. From what I heard, it was basically Steam has changed the way games like store their like DXX,
Copy that, Big Sky.
DX11 and stuff like that.
Engage hostile targets. Watch
So it was stuff like that. It was like housekeeping kind of thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty interesting to seeing is like 60 games have just updated. I was just like, what the fuck?
I mean, luckily I don't have that many like installed, but I
And it was
honestly
fine.
I think it all happened overnight or while I was at work and just rendering videos, so I completely missed it. I just came
happened
home
while I
one
was
day.
streaming.
Huh?
Happened while I was streaming.
Oh, that must have sucked goose egg.
I didn't seem to notice that much, but yeah, it was. I just suddenly noticed that I had like 50 games that day. I was like, what the.
I presume you had it like all queued and that.
Yeah. It doesn't try and do all 50 at once, but yeah, it was definitely interesting. And then I was like, what the shit? And then like, because it did it twice, like it updated like 50 games, and then it updated like 60 games, and most of the 60 games were in that 50 block as well. So I was like really confused as to what was going on. But yeah, apparently it was like, housekeeping kind of updates.
That's fair enough. But not a lot of people noticed it. As I said, I mean, I don't generally tend to have a lot of things installed, just what I'm playing at the time. Like I've got this, I've got XCOM 2 installed, I've got Valkyria Chronicles, basically everything I'm playing on Steam for the channel right now.
Yeah.
And just a few other things that I play every now and again, just to get rid of the boredom. Where are you, bastard thin man?
I have just got a lot installed. Steam has its own drive, so.
Oh, found some floaters.
Rip.
And I found some dudes inside a building. Oh, and I found some mutons.
Rip.
Yeah, pretty much. But the mutons decided to run away. And then trigger, so they get another move.
I hate that.
Yep.
It's real bullshit.
But I mean, at least that movement means that they're not going to get another thing that turn.
It's true. It's still really annoying.
Yeah, it's still absolute bullshit. Yeah, absolutely. But you have 12 hit points, so I think the best thing to do right now is going to be fire the fucking rocket. Now that was a skillful rocket.
I might see it. Stream might let me see it. We'll find out.
It's just where she fired it. That's all you need to look for. That's the only thing that's of any
Right now,
interest.
you're moving your sniper around with the jetpack, so
I've got an achievement as well, so
nice. I suppose Greg will have got an achievement for the fucking finals because he got an edgy skill on a dwarf.
Did he really?
Yeah, he got dodge on 2 of his dwarfs.
God's sake! The roles that team got are just ludicrous. Like,
Well, like as Nick pointed out, Greg's team value is actually 30 higher than his lizardman, and his lizardman played in a double round robin.
Jesus. Like, the amount of skill ups that we've got doubles rolled on that league are just insane.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
it's-
nuts.
Some of those teams are legit scary.
Oh, like Lucas's team is terrifying. Greg's team's terrifying. Everyone else has just got reasonable teams. I don't think anyone has a good team. Like Nick's team, fucking came out of the gate for the bucket league. He got shit on all season, but then in the bucket, his team just turned up big.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I wasn't like. I honestly feel that if he hadn't had killed and knocked out 3 of my really good players in the second match, I probably could have gone on to win the third match. But as it was,
There's the swings of Blood Bowl.
I just got shat on from a great height. So yeah, it happened. I mean, as you rightly pointed out, that's 2 finals I've technically got to.
Mm-hmm. Not bad at all, since I don't believe you didn't play Blood Bowl before this, right? Or did you play Blood? Yeah.
I watch Knorr streams every now and again, but
Getting hosted by Knorr was pretty legit.
now, unfortunately I was working most of that, so I missed out on the actual main meat of the final. But were they good games?
They were. The finals were. It was 3 really tense games.
How does it feel finally winning something of your own creation?
It's alright. There's good games. I was just surprised they got past Madden.
You were surprised they got what? Sorry.
That I got past Madden. I really expected the rats to just shit on me. You know, based on just the sheer speed difference.
Yeah. Well, that's fair enough. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I thought my game froze there. I tabbed out.
Rip.
So, yeah, what were you saying?
I was surprised I got past Madden because of the speed difference.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. But, I mean, you were elves. Did you cause any injuries, or did you just outplay?
No, it was orcs. You said it was elves, I was orcs.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I meant orcs. I mean, did you outplay him, or did you just injure him?
I don't know. So the second game is just infamous, and there's nothing I can do about that. But the first
did you have like a really bad game where you just raged a bit?
No, the second game was when Madden conceded. So if anything, Madden raged. The first game. The first game was really close. I just did a good job of I managed to ask the orcs just hold the ball for like the entire half of my drive and score. So, you know, I started off well, hit some rats, walked up the pitch very slowly, scored. Pretty much what you want. Which then forced him to score fast in the second half, and then I managed to pull off another hold the ball for 6 turns and score.
No, yeah, no, it sounds really good. Heads up really well. So I'm just having some issues dealing with these elite mutons right now.
Yeah, no problem, man. Don't worry about it. The main thing was just that second match was just like, sure.
I know the feeling.
Well, it's just like it was going well for me. I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to be like it was going shitty for me. Like it wasn't. It was going well for me, but then Madden conceded at turn 6. It's like,
oh, that match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hello. An elite muton just decided to walk around the building and say hello. Fair enough then. Yeah, no, I understand that. Like, I kid you not. Like the wanting to concede in the third match against Nick when I went 2-0 down was high. I mean, there really was not a lot I could do, but
No, there wasn't.
I stuck it out and I just let him just have his.
I appreciate you sticking it up.
It's all right. Who knows? Next season might be my season. Who knows?
Well, I mean, you did well in the first season. You did pretty well in the second season, considering like third season, it's a tiny ball game. You're playing.
I haven't decided.
Humans or not?
Probably be humans. It really depends when it starts, but I haven't decided the biggest thing of all.
Which is?
I haven't thought of a pun yet.
No.
Right. Okay. So, what is left is the question.
What was kind of annoying, Madden conceded on turn 6, which meant that I was walking up the pitch to score with my thrower, specifically because I wanted to level him, and then Madden conceded, which meant that my thrower didn't level, and that is actually the reason that Greg didn't get 2-0'd. I'm not even joking.
Oh, because you didn't get the SPP
Because
on
my
the correct
thrower-
person.
Yeah, because the only reason Greg managed to take it back is because he punched the ball out of my thrower's hands because he didn't block.
Oh, that's a bit shit.
I mean, it's fine, I won in the end, but I just remember seeing that happen and I was like, that throw would have had block. If Madden hadn't conceded against me.
I have another rocket, but I don't think I can make the shot.
God, it's
Because the camera is being shit.
it's going to buffering hell right now for me.
Yeah, this is not being it's not being very cooperative right now. So we'll probably do this as the last mission. We'll call it a night. It's not.
Sure?
I'd rather have done the 2 hours, but XCOM is being really annoying.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. You don't want to like XCOM those games where you don't want to like if it's not going your way and you kind of just you don't want to force it, right? Because the game will just dick you over. It can.
Well, yeah, especially because it's very it's not very kind when it comes to camera positions, and if it's going to be really, really lame about it, I'm just gonna like not muck around with it and just call it a day.
Yeah, just take a break. Come back to it later. So, how long before the record keeper stuff starts?
Well, I had the artwork back today. I'm just trying to see if I can. The problem with the recording software I've got is it requires me to stream via Wi-Fi. Now, that's not a problem. It's just that the Wi-Fi, where the router's in another room, like or down the hallway, and this is an old house, like the Wi-Fi is not exactly the best.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is I have a wireless card in the back of the machine, and there is apparently some onboard software that Windows 10 can use.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and stream to the PC instead.
Okay.
So I that's the thing I need to work out. My God, this building looks absolutely wrecked. I'm hoping that the US government is going to pay out well for these insurance claims.
No, because they left the XCOM thing, remember?
How can XCOM afford it when I don't? When I only make 400 a month.
If you make 400 magical credits,
Simoleons.
no one even knows what those are.
What? What are you doing? Don't be over there.
Hey, that's what I was going to say. So, what software are you actually using to record it then?
Mirage. X-Mirage, it's called.
I'm going to be attempting to record some Dark Souls 3. I'm
Right.
going to give Shadowplay a try because I need something that does not like I basically need to find something that does not impact the performance as
The frame
much
rate?
as possible.
I've
Yeah.
heard that the frame rate on Dark Souls is pretty fucking janky right now. Like,
It is. But
is Shadowplay lightweight enough that it's not going to fuck around with that?
I've heard it's pretty good, so I'm going to give it a try.
Okay, I mean, as long as you find something that's good for you at the end of the day.
Well, it's free, so I mean, why not? I'll
Well,
give it a
yeah,
shot.
no, I understand that, but then OBS is free.
Yeah, I know, but I tried OBS, and OBS is
Tanking the frame rate.
Not tanking, but it does make it annoying in intensive areas.
I mean, this is why I'm asking if it is actually.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, since I've been playing it without doing any recording software at all, it's been completely fine. It's not 60, but it's playable for sure.
I don't think you can even get.
You can get
Dark
60. You
Souls
just
'Cause I've heard that the frame rate in tanks a lot when you get to the later areas anyway. Like, it's not just a recording thing; it's the actual game just tanks
Yeah.
when you get to later areas.
well, they really up the pretty in the later areas. Boreal Valley, for example, is actually almost breathtaking. Like how pretty that place is. But yeah, your graphics card kind of sets itself on fire.
It's that good, is it? Oh, okay.
So
More
good.
mutons. Fantastic.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my my sniper out of the air.
Probably a good idea.
I mean, they're triggered now, so they should move, technically.
Hashtag triggered.
Yeah. That might just be the episode, the title for this episode. I think might just be triggered.
Hashtag triggered.
Nah, that's just mean. Come on, there's only one way in or out. One way in, one way out.
One man enters.
One muton enters, one muton leaves, and a body burn.
This enemy is not smart. Holy shit. So I discovered there's a fire on the ground that if enemies or you step into, you take damage because, you know, it's a fire.
Yeah.
there's this enemy that its main attack is running at you to do a grab attack, and I put myself between the fire between me and it just repeatedly tried to run attack until it died. So that worked out.
Okay, so the elite mutant decided to walk the long way around.
He fancied to stroll. He wanted to stretch his legs.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
But thankfully, he's not in cover, so I get to blow his head off. Then he runs closer. Then I shoot him with the sniper, and then we take the mutant for a walk.
You know, every people who played WoW will know. Well, specifically people who played WoW and played Hunters. Just gotta keep kiting.
Yep. I mean, I haven't played a hunter, and I won't play a hunter well to any extent, but I know what you mean.
I played Hunters back when they actually had to track ammunition.
Oh god. I knew it was a thing. I've played WoW long enough to know that that was a thing.
My main class was Rogue, though.
My main class has always been a priest.
I always like Rogues in like everything.
Rogues do it
Priest is
from
pretty cool.
behind.
I did quite like Priest. I like playing Shadow Priest, but
I always hated the idea of Shadow Priest all the way up until Cataclysm, when I was pretty much doing stuff on my own, in my own free time, and I leveled in Classic as Holy, all the way to 60, and then to 70, and then I went Holy Disc when I had the talent points for it, and then come Wrath of Lich King, when they made Discipline its own spec, I was pretty much disciplined throughout.
fair enough. I went back to WoW recently just to get the portrait in Hearthstone.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, I did it because I did the Star Edition. It took me a couple of hours and I was done. So I played.
Doesn't take that long.
So I played a Pandaren monk just because I was like, let's see what monks like.
Monks are fun.
Yeah, I mean, in 20 levels, it didn't really feel that I don't know, it just felt like a warrior or some entertaining things.
Warrior. I mean, they're all going to feel really different come Legion from what it looks like.
Oh.
Is this douche canoe really going to take his time to go for a walk?
What was I gonna say though?
I'm really, really looking forward to Legion. But then, expansions always do that to me. Except for Cataclysm. Cataclysm was the only expansion I wasn't hyped for.
I really liked Cataclysm. I played Cataclysms when I returned to WoW for the first time. I played Vanilla, TBC, and then Wrath, and I quit in Wrath, and then I came back for Kata, really enjoyed Kata, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fair enough. I really enjoyed Mr. Pandaria. People slate it a lot. Like, I had a lot of fun with Mr. Pandaria.
Fair. I had a lot of fun with Kata, but like in retrospect, everyone says Kata's really shit. So.
No, we're at the fallacy point right now where people are saying that Cataclysm is one of the best expansions. So
we're
it's
in that point of the cycle.
We are in that
point
point
of the cycle.
Absolutely, we're in that point of the cycle.
Cataclysm was the pinnacle of WoW.
There are some people that say it wasn't as terrible as people think. There just wasn't, you know.
Well, the main thing is like my stuff's never based off raiding because raiding is not something I did a lot of. I did some raiding. So for me, the reason Kata was so good was because the leveling progress was fantastic. Like,
it was definitely a lot better than what it was originally. Like,
yeah,
without a doubt.
The overhaul to the 1 to 60s was really good. Made
It was,
a lot of really
it was
interesting
needed,
stuff. It was. It absolutely was. But I'm just saying, the product they came up with, in my opinion, was really well done.
Yeah.
Like the storylines and zones and stuff like that, it's really great. Like it's a big part why I actually enjoy Star Wars: The Old Republic because that has a lot of that kind of leveling. Especially they've recently updated the Old Republic to make a lot of the they basically rebalanced it so your like plot quests give a lot more experience now, and certain like zone quests also, and then they've basically changed all the other quests in the game to these kind of I don't remember what they call them, but they're essentially, these are quests you can do if you want to see the small story around this quest. Otherwise you can completely ignore them. So leveling, like, they've streamlined leveling into it a lot as well.
Yeah, that's cool. But we passed the mission successfully. Hooray, no deaths. No deaths in 3 missions. So I'm going to take that as a win. So
Nice.
I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, everybody on Twitch. If you've been watching on YouTube, thank you again very much for your avid attention as we progress more through XCOM, as we grind.
Grind.
The
grind is real.
Thank you very much for joining me once again, Goromoth. If
Yeah, no problem,
those who are watching on YouTube and Twitch right now, where can they find your stuff?
You can find me at youtube.com/deadeyegaming. You can find my Twitter, which is at Goromoth. You can find my Twitch at Goromoth. And generally, if you just do a Google search for Goromoth, you will find pretty much everything I do. One of the advantages of having the unique username.
Absolutely. And yeah, there's no fixed date for Dead Air Season 3 just yet, but if you keep...
It's still hashtag a few weeks.
Hashtag a few weeks, yes. But obviously, if you keep an eye on his Twitter, my Twitter, and obviously my YouTube and his YouTube, then you will see when it's coming up and happening.
Yep.
So thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and until the next video, we will see you next time.
Bye.
Are you ready?